Hello everyone and welcome to another Destiny 2 guide video. In today's video we're going to be going over the Corrupted Grandmaster. This is the Grandmaster for the week and how to complete this Grandmaster easily, efficiently, so you can get that hung jury that you're looking for, the god roll that you've always wanted. So without further ado, let's get right into the builds and then we'll go into the gameplay. Okay, so the first build we used is a Solar Well of Radiance Warlock. You can see here, this is what Cam was running. We have the Ember of Mercy, Ember of Beams, Ember of Searing, and the Ember of Resolve. We're also using the Touch of Flame and the Icarus Dash aspects, Fusion Grenades, the Incinerator Snap, whatever jump, and Healing Rift, of course, with the Well of Radiance, as said before. He's got Divinity on. This is going to be clutch coming in with the Xenotaph mask that he's also using, and we'll kind of go over that here. This steadily reloads a portion of your equipped trace rifle magazine, hence the Divinity. Right? Damaging a vehicle, boss, or champion with a trace rifle marks them as a target. When an ally defeats the marked target, special ammo is generated for you, and heavy ammo is generated for your allies, meaning that you will always have Divinity ammo, and your allies will always have heavy ammo. This is extremely helpful for this GM, and it makes what we run in for our other two people very almost basic and straightforward. So here's that other build we're running. We're running Storm Chaser. You can see our just kind of basics here for our armor. We are running Arc Resist, Soul Resist, and a Concussive Resist. We're running Fallen Sunstar. We are running the Fallen Sunstar because it's a great build. A lot of people already know this Warlock build, and this build gives you the Ionic Traces, allowing your cooldown to happen much faster, and then get your abilities back that much quicker. We're also using the Malfeasance. Everyone kind of knows the Malfeasance already, but this does a lot more damage to taken enemies. This Grandmaster being taken, we do a lot more damage to those enemies, especially when Divinity's on them. So everything's kind of stacking and working together on them. Also, it is unstoppable champions here with the Overload. So the Overload is happening because of our Arc Jolts and our Divinity, and then we are stunning our unstoppable champs with our hand cannons. So there are the builds. Let's get right into the gameplay. Alright, so here's the first area. You just saw on screen us melting that Overload. We stun him with a Divinity. We use our Malfeasance, and he drops extremely quickly. We then move off to the right here, and we follow this path all the way over to the right. You can use your Sparrow here as well, but with our luck, we typically get blown up by them. So, we run. Immediately start calling out your Arc Souls, right? Whittle this first champ down, not champ, but whittle this first guy down, even this mini boss, I guess. Use your Divinity, again, then hit him with Malfeasance, rinse him, get him gone. We like to push up into this little, like, cave thing right here, and then just start whittling all of these adds. Malfeasance makes quick work of these guys, so just kind of keep shooting, keep hitting people, and they will go eventually. Throw out your skills, throw out your nades, stuff like that, and make it happen. You will then get 2 overloads that spawn. Make sure you have 2 overloads, and you will need to kill both of them. You do have this close spawn on you. Again, just use your abilities, get them going quickly. It takes care of it very quickly and efficiently. This is Arc Surge here, so these arc abilities coming from CK and myself are huge. We're running the same exact build. That's why I didn't show a third build. We're running the same one, so just keep working as a team. Use that Divinity to keep stunning these champions, and then everything else on that Divinity bubble to essentially rinse those guys. Once you get into this next area, this is kind of the first real challenge, I think. We got to make some balls. Do not activate anything yet. Make some balls. We're going to make at least 4, okay? You can see us throwing them back and forth to each other. This charges them up and will allow you to break the shield of the enemies that are going to spawn in one throw. So, charge at least 4. I like to do 5. You can see right there, 1 breaks on us, and we just do 1 more. We're going to have 4, and it's going to be totally fine. So, I'm going to throw it at him, throw it back, and it's fully charged, and we're ready to go. He's going to bring it off to the right here. We like to drop a rift and keep those arc souls flowing from the arc abilities here as well. Throw in your grenades, throw in your melee attacks, everything you got. As soon as this spawn happens, break those shields, get those grenades in there, and just start rinsing them. Again, use your abilities to your advantage. Malfeasance will make quick work of these guys, and Divinity on them as well, so you get that extra buff on them. Once this part comes in, we do like to drop well here. This is a little bit heavier of a spawn, so we're going to drop well very soon. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. So we're going to drop well. There it is. And then we got a ball ready. As soon as they spawn, as soon as the dudes with the shield spawn, which is right now, we're going to throw that ball in there and break them. So there goes the ball in. Someone should run back and grab another ball while the two arc guys are just trying to melt these guys as quick as possible. Again, arc, use your abilities, use everything you got, stay in the well, and just rinse them. As soon as we break the third one with the last ball, Divinity should go up on everybody and just rinse them. Once you get here, it's just a matter of clearing these stairs and moving on into the next area, and I'll see you when you get there. Alright, so you've made it this far, and again, this is another stubborn room, but I think we have a pretty good solution to it. So again, we move up the stairs here to the right, and this is where those big ogres are going to spawn, and you're going to have kind of like two simultaneous planes. So we drop well here, and we just want to rinse this unstoppable as soon as possible. Just rinse him, and then do as much damage to this boss, this ogre, as you can before you get teleported. He's about 1 bar left at this point. That's pretty much perfect. I mean, obviously killing him's great, but if you can't do it, that's fine. You can see that both chaos reaches were called in to essentially get him down as quick as possible, and then we get teleported. When you get teleported, keep the rifts flowing, keep the abilities flowing, and just watch these stairs like you see here, because they will sneak up on you. Essentially, someone should always be watching these stairs to make sure no one's coming up behind you. You can see that was me, and Cam and CK went over to kill the boss, and he's gone. So nothing to worry about here. Once he's gone, you're going to get teleported into the Ascendant Realm here again, and you're going to stay here. There's going to be 2 unstoppable champs. Make sure they go down quickly. Watch out for the Shriekers up in the air. And again, someone always on the team have a back eye on these stairs. It was called out that we were getting pushed from the stairs. Obviously, one of us went down, and we need to fall back, right? So we fall back to this position, and me and Cam are going to work this guy the best we can. Again, you can see Divinity going up. He's going to help me out. The next one's pushing us. I need to reload. And Cam also has a hand cannon, as you saw, the Fatebringer. So he just stuns him for me, and we move on. So again, keep your rifts flowing, keep everything going. 3 warlocks in this is super handy. I'm not saying you can't do it without 3 warlocks, but it makes it quick work with these 2 arc builds. Watch out for these Shriekers. We like to take them out before moving forward, so that we don't die on the way to the portal. But once you kill everything in the room, essentially a portal will open, and you'll be able to go through it at the bottom of the stairs here. It's your decision whether you want to kill the Shriekers or not, but we do, just so they don't melt us on the way there. We're going to kill the boss here, go through the portal, and then you'll see what we do in the next room. But essentially now it's like it's safe haven. Stay up here, stay safe. Don't play stupid and like use cover, stuff like that, and just stay up here and melt the boss. Use the heavy. Using that Xenotaph mask, you essentially have an unlimited supply of heavy. Don't be afraid to use it. You can see that I'm almost always full, so don't be afraid. That Divinity guy should be making ammo for you on every single champion and on every single mini boss. So once we kill everything, we're going through the portal. Now watch out here, because it's going to drop you right in front of those 2 unstoppable champs. Try to get an unstop down quickly, like we're working this left one right now, and just try to get them back. Fall back to this little open area. Those shields, if they charge them up and hit you with them, they will one-shot you, and they will one-shot you from distance. So keep your distance from them and just work them down the best you can. We're going to use our forbearances here just to clear these thrall, and then move forward and kill the remaining ads in that area. There are 4 more champions, sorry, but they go down quickly. Keep your distance and move forward. Once you go through the portal, you're going to come to this area. Some people have issues with dropping down this big cavern. So I'm going to show you what we do. We come in, we go to this left ledge, right there. And then we're going to go to this right ledge. And right off this point, right to the left, just drop down. Don't jump, don't do anything, just walk right off. And you can see I miss everything on the way down. Stop my jump before the end so I don't break my ankles, and I'm good to go. Once you get through there, you're going to push through these next area. There are some bosses and stuff until you come to this area. When you get to this area, keep the rifts flowing. If you get into a lot of trouble, drop well. And just as a team, keep those arc souls flowing, keep your abilities flowing. And again, if you do get into a lot of trouble and the rifts aren't handling it, pop well. Don't be afraid. You'll get back quickly and use divinity to your advantage to take these guys out quickly and efficiently, and then you can move on. We're going to go through this little hallway coming up. You're going to want to... One thing to note about this area is you'll want to kind of focus, not necessarily the overload, but the little sniper that's with him. The sniper will put up that bubble, and then you can't stun anything. So you're going to see me coming up here. I'm going to switch to my Storm Chaser and rinse that guy as soon as I see him. Just get rid of him, because then we can stun him, and we work this overload down, throw some heavy in there or whatever, boom, done. Moving on to the boss fight. Here we are at the boss fight, and this is where things can get a little hectic, I guess. Not Deliverance. Forbearance makes these ad spawns a piece of cake, so you can see me and CK are just lobbing these guys in there, letting it do its thing. These do have chain reaction on them, so they are making that explosion when they do get a kill, so they are just rinsing everything they see, which makes it super easy. We do have a rift down there. Once you get all the ads gone, push forward. One person should go get a ball, while the other two move to the kind of the back or whatever of this arena. Once you do that, one person stay in the middle there, and one person on the stairs like you see me doing, and you're going to charge a ball. Throw the ball to the person in the middle, throw the ball to the person in the stairs, and good to go. Okay? This ball is now fully charged, and I'm ready to break her. We have a second ball, and you'll see why in a second. So as soon as the well goes down, the ball should go in. It actually went to CK there. And then do as much damage with your Storm Chasers as you possibly can. She's going to teleport, spin around, get on her head, and do as much damage as you possibly can. If you get her to half health, you should be good. And that second ball, that's where it's important. Have the second ball on the stairs waiting for you. Throw it in there as soon as her shield goes up. And then this will automatically send her into the next realm. And after a short period of time of standing in the well, clearing ads, you'll get teleported in as well, just like you see now. And you can push forward through this area. I'm going to let it play out a little bit and just kind of chime in when I need to. But play safe. Essentially just play safe. Play from distance if you need to. And just use the divinity on the champions to your advantage. One thing to note is that on each island you will see a knight. Take a knight. If you take that knight, I'm shooting it right now. If you focus on that knight before anything else, as soon as the knight goes away, she goes away. So you can then kind of regroup and just focus on the remaining ads or the remaining champ that might be there. So get the knight gone, that gets her gone, and then you can move forward with the remainder of the ads. Obviously, look both ways before you cross, and as you can see, the fire hurts. That's where your solar damage comes in, or your solar damage resist comes in really handy. But yeah, it hurts. It hurts. Use cover to your advantage, etc. And again, just play from distance. You can see we're not pushing this guy too early. We're waiting for our rocks to pass, and then we're all going to go as a team. Stay as a team, work as a team, and just focus fire. I mean, we're going to stun this guy. Divinity goes on. It's essentially just a rinse and repeat activity until you get to this boss fight, which is where we're going to be next. It's important to note that the boss fight, as you'll see, can get very hectic very quickly. The strat does work. We took an unfortunate double death here in the middle, or in the beginning. But what we do is we send two people right. Now, CK is supposed to be following me to the right here. He gets tapped by the boss and gets shoved off. The arc guys should use their abilities, their grenades, their melee abilities to clear these ads quickly and efficiently so you can run right in and grab a ball and share it between you two. But CK went down. So did Cam. And it's just me left. So I'm going around and getting reses. If this happens to you, and it might. I mean, not every run this happened, but if it does happen, play it safe. I get real lucky here as I was about to fall off the edge. CK goes down again. He's throwing. I don't know what to tell you. So he knew I was recording. That's what it was. So it came up. If you use these pillars to cover, you're going to see when I'm going to do it because I'm going to get hit here pretty hard. Right there. If you use these pillars to cover, she might still target you with her little like boop and blast ability, but for the most part, if there's another player in the open, she'll leave you alone. So use the cover to your advantage the best you can, is what I can say. And then this is where the strategy really takes place. Once we're regrouped here, someone goes in, gets a ball, you get two people on the left, or on the right, I should say, and one on the left. My ball blew up at Cam's feet, but grab a ball, share it with your partner, and then one Chaos Reach should go in. This will turn her immune right there. Someone should go get another ball in the middle and share it with another one of your teammates, throw it in. The second Chaos Reach should also go in with some Storm Chaser, and you're done. Just like that. It's pretty straightforward. I know it doesn't seem like because we died a bunch of times, but that's why you have, the 20 or so reses at this point throughout the rest of the fight. So just play it safe there and move forward, and then you'll be just fine. You'll have your hung jury, as you'll see on screen now. So happy hunting. I appreciate everyone's support. Thank you all so much. Have a great night. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more content from myself. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.